Social media's fun, but don't forget to eat, Lilly. Instant ramen. Wait, don't cut them. She likes noodles like she likes her braids. Long. Ooh, these noodles come with a special treat. I wonder what's inside. Ooh, building blocks. Why don't we make a brand new friend to play with? We want her dress to look its chicest. Is that a word? Cute dress, but we need someone to wear it. Wow, it's you, Lilly! Either that or a purple Pippi Longstocking. Come on, show what those love braids can do.
Yay!
Here's a special treat, Roomie. It's Lilly Love Braids. And she's brought you a special purple burger. Just be careful. After all, you are what you eat. It looks like we can personalize this one. And it even comes complete with extensions. Oh, wow! She's not a paper doll anymore! Sand art's the perfect craft for you and your new mini-me. Looks like there's an ocean theme, because she's stepping on the beach. Really putting your foot in it. Don't worry, glue can fix anything. Especially when we throw on some glitter. Just give it time to congeal, and you've got a new accessory. Wipe off the sand. Careful, leave the glitter. Either way, it's really fun to give it a stretch. Make one in each color if you have enough glue. Just make sure to keep things at a low level. Otherwise, you might cause a sticky situation.
Oh.
Bubble gum. Did you bring enough for the whole class? Oh, you did. Well, what you waiting for? Give it a squeeze. Looks like toothpaste. I wonder if it tastes like mint. Careful! Oh, did you get it in your hair? I'll get the peanut butter. In the meantime, why not use all of this pink goop for our next craft? Whenever you've got creator's block, just think pink. After all, you can make a cute little pig. If you've got enough flavors, you can whip up a whole zoo. And our new animal buddy sure can take a punch. But don't worry, these guys always bounce back. A carton of eggs? You want breakfast, Lilly? Oh wait, it's a bunch of 3D toys! Sure, it looks like an egg, until you do this. It's like a spiral, back and forth, back and forth. But watch what happens when you flatten it. I've heard of beating eggs, but never like this. It's like a spinning circus tent. Round and round it goes. Of course, it's not our only 3D friend. Just ask that octopus on top of your head. You know, pencil toppers have really come a long way. Ooh, Lilly needs help with her special safe. Something tells me you don't know the code either. Hold on, I think there's a clue on the back. Are you good at math? Anyone got a calculator? Well then, we'll just make one. Don't forget, it always helps to put a nice face on things. And I see someone's got hair to spare. Seems simple enough. Just type in the equations. I was wondering how the answer would show. Okay, we're almost done. Just got one last equation. You got that? Okay, just type it in and twist that dial. I wonder what's inside. Someone could sure use an alarm. But for now, why don't we just whip up a watch?
Huh?
Let's just hope that wasn't permanent ink. Still, a good idea is a good idea. Why don't we whip up a watch of our very own? Or something even more fun, right at your wrist. We'll make our very own rainbow sketch pad. Of course, it'll be one with a personal touch. Don't forget to add a strap. Make sure it fits. Grab a cotton swab and let the creative juices flow. It's time for a little penguin playtime. Ooh, we should help warm things up. Not too much. Don't want things hard-boiled. But we don't want an egg-sicle either. Here comes the sun. Now we're cracking. It's Goo Goo Gaga. Talk about making an entrance. And just in time for breakfast. Fresh fish. But if you want to blow big bubbles, I think we can come up with something for you. Just need a balloon and a paper cup. And why not give it a cute bunny theme? She'll blow all the bubbles you want for you. Oh no! I just knew the cardboard boxes would revolt. Oh, it's just you. But it's not nice to scare people. Or take jobs from hardworking jack-in-the-boxes. Wait, that's it! Grab some paper. X marks the spot. Fold them up. And you get an open box. Next up, we're gonna need our own jack. Except this Jack is a penguin girl. I'll call her Jackie. Add some wings and a paper staircase. Stick her inside and give her a push. After all, there won't be enough for the rest of us. I know. What you need is a special cardboard box. With an even smaller box inside. And look, it's even got a special cardboard tongue. In fact, you know it's got good taste. There's an even bigger tongue. Look, it's a special penguin candy bank. Just press the beak and the sweets are yours. Just at a slower, friendlier pace. Of course, she might have other ideas about that last part. Your act of kindness has been rewarded. He's a real something. Welcome to the home. Hope you like the new digs. Well, if you'd like to clean up, go right ahead. But don't worry, we'll give you a hand. Hey, no need to bend our fingers. Or maybe there is. Remember, never underestimate the power of macaroni art. Run some sinewy strings through them. And you've got joints. Soon you can slip it on like a second skin. Now you can pick up all this trash safely. Sure, you could wear gloves, but this is more fun. Ooh, a red cup? Who does this remind you of? Mr. Krabs. You know, he's got a tough shell. And thanks to him, so will our new trash bin. And we can't say no to a friendly face. Don't forget those big, meaty claws. I think our new friend might be hungry. So why don't we help to fill him up? Think we should add a Squidward recycling bin? Wow, this floor's clean enough to grill Krabby Patties on. Well, I think you've earned a nice little break. But there really isn't anywhere to lie down on.
No.
Maybe SpongeBob can draw up a solution. Just make sure you don't draw Doodle Bob.
Yes.
Ooh, we're gonna need to make a lot of slits. This will help us slide a few more pieces in. And really add some dimensions to our piece. It kind of looks like some sort of cubbies. But we're making something to help us relax. Ah, yes, this chair is just right. It's not much of a recliner, is it? That's right! Gary always makes things better. That's why they say snails are a sponge's best friend. Just add a little paint, and you've got your own mollusk. Ooh, there must have been a 2-for-1 special. And relaxation is just a few pets away.
1 hour later.
Looks like Goldie Sponge is awake from his nap. And it looks like he wants something to eat. Silly boy, you can't eat cardboard. But it might just help us in another way. We're gonna whip up our very own icebox. And you know it's made up of very good stock. Looks like someone ordered the Sandy Cheeks special. Did someone order the hibernation package? Hold on, just need to reboot it real quick. That's more like it. Let's see, cheese, tomatoes, more cheese, candy. But we need a way to help get things cooking. After all, every fry cook needs to have his own grill. And there's room for everything. The buns, the veggies, we'll put you back together. Don't worry, soon you'll have a good head on your shoulders. Plus a few other necessary accessories. You're never fully dressed without antennae. See? You're feeling just as animated as ever. And you look it too. Something tells me you should turn down the volume. Don't worry, she's a little nearsighted. Why, she won't even notice that book's upside down. See? So say hi to Aslan for Mom. By the way, did you notice there's a disco in your cabinet? Oh, it's just a giant blowout party. With planned choreography and a bespoke song. Anyone thirsty? We'll get the apple juice ready. Did I say juice? Silly me. I meant the turntables. Make some holes for buttons. We're going real high tech. Add a rainbow. It's kind of a sprunky thing. We should make something to help. You'll be stepping tall with the help of these heels. And there's a little distance between all this mess. Plus, now you're always ready to go disco dancing. They also come in handy with stepping on pests. 'Cause it looks like this place is crawling with them. Oren's on the job. Just take a band and slice it in half. We can use it to whip up a handy grabber. Come on, Oren. Time to get that bugaboo. Okay, Mr. Spider, it's time to go. Here, we packed your bag. He seemed nice. Oh, Oren, you're a mess. And all that dust can't be good for your allergies. Let's make something that can help. Ooh, talk about skeletons in the closet. And it's a water closet by the looks of it. It's a shower, so make a spot to keep the soap. And a nice mirror really lights up the room. Next, let's buff those ears. Just kidding. It's a shower head. And you gotta have some temperature control. Come on, Oren. Why don't you try it out?
Okay.
And the curtain gives some much-needed privacy. A shower and laundry all in one. Huh, now that's efficient. Almost done. Ooh, guess that suit was dry clean only. Uh-oh, you could really use some chairs around here. Pinky, get him out of this crazy thing! Oren simply wasn't meant to be a turtle. Besides, I think we can put this box to better use. Just fill it up with some crumpled up newspaper. Once it's full, repeat with a few more boxes. Soon enough, a couch will pretty much build itself. It could use a cover. A blanket will suffice. And you can't forget some fuzzy pillows. Now you can sit back, relax, and watch TV. Of course, it would help if you had a TV. Though, personally, I prefer online videos. But to each their own. Ooh, antennae! Oren really puts himself in his work. But Pinky wants to know if it gets streaming. After all, she needs to catch up on her stories. Ooh, I've seen this. It's a really good part. This scene is a really romantic one. Aw, isn't it great when art imitates life? Okay, you built a TV, the important part. But you'll want something to eat to watch TV to. I guess we should start with a table. Now let's make a pizza. Pick your favorite toppings.
Ouch!
Hey.
Of course, you're gonna want some cheese. No offense to any tomato pie fans out there. Or just enough for a dance party. What a pretty carrot. Judy will just eat him up. But first, he could sure use a bit of a trim. Or is this pruning? Either way, looking sharp. You tip your barber with blocks? No wonder they're always sweeping. Still, how else are they gonna make a bunny buddy of their very own? Unless you're feeling a bit foxy. Up next, an egg? And look what's inside. Gary! Ooh, he's a 3D printed toy. Careful, he sure likes to get around. Don't worry, he's completely harmless. Why, he'll coil himself all over your heart. Talk about finger food. A popsicle paw. Have a lick, Judy. Uh-oh, catch that drip. We can use it to make even tinier ice pops. Too late. Well, no use crying over spilled syrup. You'll like this new treat better. We really left our mark, too. Of course, with the sand and hot glue, it's not a treat to eat. Add a stick. Carve it out of the sand. And it's an everlasting popsicle. Come on down and pick a pony. Wow, it feels like you're floating on air. And these guys aren't even Pegasi. Aw, they all look so cute having fun. Let's take pictures. We need a camera. Sure, we don't have one, but I'm sure we can whip one up. We're gonna need a strong lens. Think of it as a big mechanical eye. Don't forget to fix up the shutter. Plus a few buttons. Gotta have buttons. Why don't we test it out first? Cheese!
Oops.
Okay, big smiles, everyone. Hey, you close your eyes. Aw, this one's going right in our scrapbook. Yeah, you should keep that selfie. Wow, who needs a hole punch when she's around? She's a whiz with a paintbrush, too. Ooh, so what do you think she's making?
Phew. Cool.
Well, you can't go wrong with fairy lights.
Hey, no.
All your truck needs now is a mascot. Look at that. It's an ice cream truck. Who's in the mood for some sprunky spumoni? Come on down. We've got a bunch of flavors. Plus, we're always packed with toppings. Cup or cone? Why not choose both?
Hey.
Place your order. Would you like a sample? Let's start with a scoop of cotton candy. And our pistachio just can't be beat. How about a nice juicy strawberry?
Wow.
You know, when it comes to Sprunky Land aquariums, you know you can expect a whole lot of colors. Unfortunately, here comes Mr. Black with a splash. Let's help these fish out of water get right back in. What? Haven't you heard that there's no place like home? But no one says you can't. We'll need some sand for the floor. Ah, the one time it's okay to track in dust. A pineapple? Under the sea? Oh, where have we heard that before? It's got a surprise! It lets you customize. Always a good thing to have in fruit. Ooh, I think we're gonna need a doorway. You got a little something. Well, eyes are the windows to the soul. What's that? A straw? Well, I am feeling parched. Wait, no, it's more clay. I wonder what it's for. Ooh, it's a stylish pair of headphones. That's one way to use it. I was thinking, well, stool. Sprouting antennae? I think you've got enough to share. Our fruity friend's looking kind of familiar. It's Oren. But he's still got room for sponges and blocks. Well then, we might as well get building. Now that's an arch of triumph.
Wow.
But it needs a wall. Not to mention some seaside touches. It's time for a little elfin, mermaid magic. Or whatever she is. Are we making a raft? Oh, even better, a lounge chair. Make that a bunch of lounge chairs. Guess it always pays to buy in bulk. Now sit back, relax, and watch our shadow puppet show. Oh, this is a good one. It's the Little The show's fun and all, but our friends are getting antsy.
Phew.
Come on, I'm sure you have a fun idea inside you. Granted, a little more literal than I expected, but think of what we're saving on building supplies. Especially when we're making a Ferris wheel. But first, let's take care of this bubble wrap. At least it's more fun than packing peanuts. Ooh, seems like we gotta lance this bubble. But we can't waste any good material. Oh, our shark friend wants to help. And what a really fun pattern. Wait a minute, it's our old pal, Mr. Sun. After all, everything revolves around him. Seriously, it's science. Come on, let's go for a spin. Things are really heating up. Wait, follow the light at the end of the tunnel. No, really, I think it's leading us to something. Diamonds! And some doubloons. Now that's fancy. Uh-oh, Mr. Black is on the prowl. But don't worry, our crab friend knows what'll help. Something to eat. Like a nice roast turkey dinner. What? No sides? Well, it'll have to do. Let's give it to Sharky. You've had your lunch. Now it's time to... This puts a nice face on things. But I think our new friend's gonna need some teeth. A lot. Now you're gonna need a leg, or cup, to stand on. So why don't you cool down as our new bank? But not too cool. Don't want any frozen assets. Still, we can never have too much security. So why don't we whip up a new bodyguard? Gotta love when all our friends come together. And possibly beat up our enemies. He's on the job. Your assignment.
Watch out for Mr. Black.
Keep an eye on Mr. Black.
He's no match to me. I'm totally gonna win.
Of course, the polite thing is to have a warning. Cue the sign. Now it's time for our next craft, and it involves our magic pearl. First, it could use some sticks on the side. Next, let's give it a fresh coat of paint. First, orange. Second, another shade of orange. I think we could use more spikes. That's more like it. We're going full hedgehog.
Ooh.
Aw, what a cute little pufferfish. Seriously, without the face, it's a common urchin. Neptune's angels are on the case. Unfortunately, it looks like they're on their lunch break. I'd prefer my worms gummy, but a girl's gotta eat. Uh-oh! Mr. Black's got a few tricks up his sleeve. But don't you worry, his bite is worse than his bark. And it works great as an alarm system, too. Still, let's keep it somewhere sealed nice and tight.
Ooh.
Hey, a fish! We'll need some bait. Hey, come here. I knew he had some leftovers, and he already owes us. Come on, fishy, have a bite.
Ooh.
Now take a dip in the slime. Don't worry, you'll soon have a lot of friends to join you. I just knew we'd be able to smooth things over. Soon, we'll have our very own oasis in the sand. And there's plenty of room for all our pet rocks.
Ooh.
Of course, some people and cats want to go fishing.
Ooh.
Do you think he'll catch anything? Wow! Now that's gotta be some special bait. Looks like we're having sashimi tonight. Uh-oh! Are you okay? In a craft. Add it to our old shell. And we'll soon have a new turtle. Granted, it's kind of a mock turtle. Either make a griffin and get ready for Alice, or make a whole turtle family. Yes, even better. Idea? Starting to see why SpongeBob never visits. Well, at least we've got some soft confetti.
Ooh.
First, add a slit. Now you can squeeze it in tight. Next, it could use some tin foil. You've got plenty. Ooh, it's starting to look like tree branches. But it could use some color. How about brown, brown, and some more brown? I see that someone's a fan of natural tones. Uh-oh, we almost forgot lunchtime. Guess fish don't fry in this kitchen. Besides, we could put these eggs to better use. It's a stand for our new tree. Now add the leaves. Hey, it's our old pal, Mr. Tree. And he just looks so happy to be here. Our Sprunky aquarium's almost done. Just add water. Pretty soon, our fishy friends can relax. And they'll really be able to wet their whistles. Come on, why don't you enjoy our watery world? They say felines don't usually take to water, but this guy's a regular catfish. Hey, keep your stingers to yourself. Is that you, Nemo? Everyone's looking for you. Atlantis has got nothing on this place. Time for the Sprunky Huntrix Tribute Band Reunion Tour. Rumi's one cool cat, but so are Mira and Zoe. Okay, girls, work those vocal cords. Make Bobby proud. But for the time being, a microwave will suffice. You just can't beat the convenience. Okay, we're getting hungry. Plop it in there. Not even 2 minutes, but it's still too much. Give it time to cool. That's enough. Let's dig in. Ah, a good cheese pull is really a work of art. Literally in this case. Save me a slice. The only thing better than pizza is the after pizza nap. But we're gonna whip up something big first. 'Cause Pinky wants to sleep under the stars. Kinda defeats the whole point of getting a house. Still, a mini aluminum star room really lights up the room. Granted, the fairy lights do most of the work. Now kick back with a blanket and pillows. Count the stars. It works better than sheep. Of course, you can't sleep your lives away. Trust me, I tried. It just doesn't work. Which means it's time for coffee. So we're gonna need to make a machine. A coffee machine. Oren likes his morning brew extra sweet. And you've gotta have some calcium. Wow! Nothing beats a good cup of joe. Not that we have anything against tea. Ooh, looks like you've made enough for 2. Let's just hope Pinky doesn't take her stuff back. Either way, it looks like she wants to make something first. And I don't think it's coasters. This should spring things into action. It's all part of our new vending machine. Now fill it up with all sorts of treats. And just in time for breakfast, too. Okay, Oren, what do you want to eat? Ah, chocolate cereal, an excellent choice. And it's a good thing you saved some milk. Cheers! What a great way to start the day. That was fun. Now it's time to fix yourself up. Oh no! That was Pinky's favorite makeup! Calm down. No use crying over spilled rouge. Besides, we can make you a whole new beauty box. And you know it works. It's got glitter. Hey Pinky, can we see your ring for a moment? Here's a trick. From simple box to a mini vanity. Why don't we add a personal Pinky touch? Oh, don't cry, Pinky. We've got a surprise for you. Now you can make yourself even more beautiful. Next up, step right in and try this on for size. It's your brand new crinoline, but it needs something. Like fluffy pink sweaters, it's a skirt. One that doubles as a pink Christmas tree. But first, let's dance. Hold on, what's that smell? Oh no! Just look at these poor houseplants. Sorry, but they're going in the compost heap. Maybe we can put this cup to better use. Cut it up, and soon it'll be our new flower. And this one doesn't need any water or soil. Meaning it will always have a happy face. Look, we've got a whole bouquet. let's make you all nice and comfortable. Ah, really takes you back to Sprunky Land. Wow, you guys really turned this old house into a home. You guys really should have had one of those home makeover shows. But all in all, we've had a busy day. You two should take a nap. You deserve it. Come on, girls. It's time for school. Calm down. One at a time. One at a time. And look who followed them to school. Oren, Pinky, and Wenda. Ratty and Simon are here too. Let's explore. I think these guys have been hanging out with cats again. At least you two are focused on your studies. Good thing, too. That teacher seems strict. Uh-oh, I think he noticed your special guests. But don't worry, it's time for Sprunky at school. This laptop makes taking notes a breeze. Well, as long as you don't mess with the keys. They say life is like a box of chocolates. And as they also say, la vie en rose. In other words, life's better in pink. Especially when that pink is pinky. And look, your very own keyboard. Hey, it's Jevin. Haven't seen him in a while. And a whole bunch of our Sprunky friends. Uh-oh, the warm colors are making a mess. Well, we can always just spread the love. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's surprise inspection time. Ooh, poor Blue. You got the blame. But don't get angry. Get even. Or better yet, it's time to get crafting. And cardboard is a crafter's best friend. Hey, it's a Jack-in-the-Box. And it looks like Simon. I'd say Simon in the box, but Simon is the box. And he'll hold all of your trash for you. Ooh, it's hot. You know, a little AC would be appreciated. Careful, you need that paper for our next craft. Pinky sure has a face for merchandise. But she'll always be her own biggest fan. Pinky can be a little shy at times. But she still knows when to open up. It's time to get gone with the wind. Now it's your turn, Blue. Any ideas? Once again, it's cardboard to the rescue. But I wonder what you're making. Whatever it is, it involves a bottle. Oh, I see. It's your very own water cooler. I mean, you could just drink from the bottle. But where would the fun in that be? Besides, Aqua always wanted to be a mascot. Twist the cap and enjoy some blue juice. Refreshing. You can tell it's cold because it's blue. Uh-oh, you're out of ink. It's our printer all over again. Don't worry, your sprunky friends can help. Sky always wanted to be in a band. A cotton swab? I think we should use the clean side. Either way, cover it up with double-sided tape. Now it's time to stack our sprunkies. It's almost like a rainbow. Sorta. Kinda. Dip it in ink and write your heart out. And you can even change colors. The best part, it's made with love. Remember, in math, it's best to use a pencil. Or at least one of those erasable pens. On second thought, maybe use a calculator. So why don't we make one ourselves? And can you tell who's a real math whiz? How about I give you a little hint? It's someone who's really into spring. That's right, it's Vinaria. Don't forget her flowers. That's right, 2 plus 2 is 4. Seems so obvious now. Ooh, a Pop-It toy. Oh, careful with those nails. Seriously, we lose more Pop-It toys this way. Butterfly in the sky. I can fly twice as high. Didn't I tell you? Now where's that rainbow? Even better, I think we found you a new home. Aw, did someone order a cat in a basket? Well, even if she didn't, she's not complaining. Good thing too, we don't do returns. Cats and computers, they just go together. Though I think he'd prefer the kind with a mouse. Meanwhile, you got a warranty on that? You did. Wonderful. That means free cardboard. But maybe save that, just in case, you know? The box is already in just the shape we need. But make sure to slice up some pieces, like so. We'll need something to go inside after all. You could use some color. I meant the laptop. Oh, I see. We're making a laptop just for cats. Complete with a personal scratching post. Knew that other laptop would come in handy. With this kitty cat, you also get a free alarm clock. Still, we should make something to maintain Kitty's energy. And this magic horn is here to help. Wow, a wood stick! This stuff is going right in the cardboard. Now slip into these custom banana peels. Next, grab some twine and twist it all around. Run through these holes. Add a cute cat face and something nice and soft to lie on. It's the perfect spot for your cat to rest, in between sleeping. Don't think Kitty's a fan of Pinky. But don't worry, you don't need a stuffed toy. You've got something even better, a paper cup. Add some wooden poles on the side. And now, you can throw on some wheels too. I get it. We can make cars based on our favorite Sprunky friends. And Kitty can play without knocking any stuffing out. We've got 3 little mermaids. Why don't we take you 3 girls home? But don't forget to keep them hydrated. In the meantime, we need to make you an aquarium. Aw, you can practically see how excited they are for it. Only the best sand for our favorite K-pop demon hunting sirens. Of course, even sand can use a good raking. All those Zen gardens have led to this. And what every aquarium needs, a treasure chest.
Wow.
It's filled with a bunch of giant sand dollars. Next, we're gonna need some color. A bunch. Mix them up together and run it through our machine. It'll make it nice and flat. Anyone else expecting pasta? Well, either way, we're making some stuffed shells. We need a nice imprint. Don't forget a nice pearl on top. It's 3 thrones for each of our K-pop queens. Aw, they're sitting on each other's colors. Zoe's upset. She needs some atmosphere. Time to bring out any writer's secret weapon, the 4th wall. Why don't we add some cool stained glass artwork? Of course, we need it to be Huntrix coated. And I'm pretty sure some colors wouldn't hurt either. Our favorite K-pop demon hunting girls deserve the whole rainbow. Wow, this is a real work of art. Okay, girls, get ready for your new backdrop. Aw, Zoe's perked up, but Rumi's hungry. And our stars deserve their food to be fresh. So we should really start right at the seed. Don't forget, we need to water them. Not too much. Wow, talk about fast food. And it's a pineapple. Open it up. Ooh, did you find SpongeBob? No, but at least we've got all these cool blocks. Why don't we whip up the girls a fun little food stand? Topped with some top ramyun. Not to mention, a few photos of our favorite customers-to-be. Of course, they're gonna need something to wash down their snacks with. We're open, complete with a friend from Sprunky Land to help out. Come on, girls, you 3've got a date with some noodles. It's got pepper and spice and everything nice. Hey, Sussy's got a delivery for us. A pipe by airmail. Why don't we split it down the middle? The crown is heavy, but the queen is strong. Either way, the crown jewel should have some fun. So let's use them in our latest craft. Ease on down the gem-encrusted road. Especially since it's actually a slide. And look, it rains gems. Where's my bucket? Wow, all this crafting is thirsty work. Hold on, that straw, it gives me an idea. We can use it to round out our new playground. and make the girls a fun swing set. But the girls are used to a bit of luxury. So make sure there's plenty of room to relax. And we want this set looking its fanciest. We'll get the coolest plants straight from the sea to decorate it. This coral is just what we need. And these sea leaves add just the right touch of green. Add some seashells. I hear they sell them by the seashore. And it looks like Mira wants to be our first customer. Uh-oh, didn't quite stick the landing, did she?
Oh.
Don't worry, your tinfoil hat is just what we need. Wow, headgear is really coming in handy today. Now let's cover it all up with some chewing gum cobblestones. Why don't we add a nice layer of blue deep down? Then add a layer of smooth stones around the rim. Now we can fill it up with our leftover shells. And gravel. Thanks, Derpy. Just what we need. Epoxy resin. This will keep our shells in place forever and ever. Just add a faucet, and we've got ourselves a new bathtub. Here, Mira, you can clean yourself up, and you've even got your very own sponge to help. Next, grab a straw and make some cuts toward the end. Throw on some googly eyes, and it's a seahorse. And you can't forget its loopy tail. That was so much fun. Why don't we make a whole bunch? Up next, yeah! I was hoping we'd have pasta today. Collect some in a little plastic bag. And mix in some of our special pink sauce. Shake it up and give it a chance to soak it up. Stick them in some clay to make our very own coral. Of course, we can't forget the final touch. Our aquarium is gonna need some aqua. That means water. Now our mermaid queens can swim around to their heart's content. We made sure everything's waterproof, right? Either way, come on in, girls. The water's fine. Life sure is better down here where it's wetter. Anyway, I hope they like their ramen with extra water. But if you want to blow big bubbles, I think we can come up with something for you. Just need a balloon and a paper cup. And why not give it a cute bunny theme?
Ooh.
She'll blow all the bubbles you want for you. Oh no! I just knew the cardboard boxes would revolt. Oh, it's just you. But it's not nice to scare people. Or take jobs from hardworking Jack-in-the-Boxes. Wait, that's it! Grab some paper. X marks the spot. Fold them up. And you get an open box. Next up, we're gonna need our own Jack. Except this Jack is a penguin girl. I'll call her Jackie. Add some wings and a paper staircase. Stick her inside and give her a push. After all, there won't be enough for the rest of us. I know. What you need is a special cardboard box with an even smaller box inside. And look, it's even got a special cardboard tongue. In fact, you know it's got good taste. There's an even bigger tongue. Look, it's a special penguin candy bank. Just press the beak, and the sweets are yours. Just at a slower, friendlier pace.
Ooh.
Of course, she might have other ideas about that last part. It's time for a little penguin playtime. Ooh, we should help warm things up. Not too much. Don't want things hard-boiled. But we don't want an egg-sicle either. Here comes the sun. Now we're cracking. It's Goo Goo Gaga. Talk about making an entrance. And just in time for breakfast. Fresh fish. Time for the Sprunky Huntrix Tribute Band Reunion Tour. Rumi's one cool cat, but so are Mira and Zoe. Okay, girls, work those vocal cords. Make Bobby proud. But all should make something to help. You'll be stepping tall with the help of these heels. And there's a little distance between all this mess. Plus, now you're always ready to go disco dancing. They also come in handy with stepping on pests. 'Cause it looks like this place is crawling with them. Oren's on the job. Just take a band and slice it in half. We can use it to whip up a handy grabber. Come on, Oren. Time to get that bugaboo. Okay, Mr. Spider, it's time to go. Here, we packed your bag. He seemed nice. Oh, Oren, you're a mess. And all that dust can't be good for your allergies. Let's make something that can help. Ooh, talk about skeletons in the closet. And it's a water closet by the looks of it. It's a shower, so make a spot to keep the soap. And a nice mirror really lights up the room. Next, let's buff those ears. Just kidding, it's a shower head. And you gotta have some temperature control. Come on, Oren, why don't you try it out?
Okay.
And the curtain gives some much-needed privacy. A shower and laundry all in one. Huh, now that's efficient. Almost done. Ooh, guess that soup was dry clean only. Uh-oh, you could really use some chairs around here. Pinky, get him out of this crazy thing! Oren simply wasn't meant to be a turtle. Besides, I think we can put this box to better use. Just fill it up with some crumpled up newspaper. Once it's full, repeat with a few more boxes. Soon enough, a couch will pretty much build itself. It could use a cover. A blanket will suffice. And you can't forget some fuzzy pillows. Now you can sit back, relax, and watch TV. Of course, it would help if you had a TV. Though, personally, I prefer online videos. But to each their own, Ooh, antennae! Oren really puts himself in his work. But Pinky wants to know if it gets streaming. After all, she needs to catch up on her stories. Ooh, I've seen this. It's a really good part. This scene is a really romantic one. Aw, isn't it great when art imitates life? Okay, you built a TV, the important part. But you'll want something to eat to watch TV to. I guess we should start with a table. Now let's make a pizza. Pick your favorite toppings.
Ouch!
Hey.
Of course, you're gonna want some cheese. No offense to any tomato pie fans out there. Nothing beats petting a cat, but you gotta stay hydrated. Ugh, that popcorn's out of reach too. Don't worry, Queen Tantalus. There's an easy fix. We just need to make a brand new you, sort of. A picture so pretty, it needs a frame. But all the best things in life have depth. Not to mention a soft touch, just the way Kitty likes it. Sadly, what goes around comes around. Cats always bring something special to a home. Just remember, they just don't do tables. Seriously, this is like Cats 101. But at least they leave some cool paw prints. To make it last forever, fill it with hot glue. Preferably glitter glue. Or just never touch the sand. But this way is more fun and sparklier. Once you add more glitter and let it dry, dig it out. Now clear off the sand. I mean, it's blocking the glitter. We can make it Mr. Kitty's brand new accessory. In fact, why not start a trend? Now you're both real cool cats. It's always fun to take some selfies, but they're always better with cats. If only there was a fun way to show them off at once. Well, looks like Kitty already has an idea. Whatever it is, it's got something to do with wheels. Maybe a spinning wheel? A hamster wheel? Oh, I get it. We're making a Ferris wheel. And there's plenty of room for all our photos. Just get the seats ready and start hanging. I heard of carousel posts, but this is in 3D and real life. Cat food? Mr. Kitty wants to make sure this stuff is safe. Of course, we need to make sure it's safe from him, too. Maybe we could craft something that could help. Chopsticks are very useful when it comes to food. It just makes sense that even cats have a use for them. Just what our special cat food dispenser needs. Crafting is thirsty work. Have some water. But more importantly, we need that bottle. Of course, no one would complain about a nice new paint job. Why don't we give this contraption a friendly face? You know, something Mr. Kitty can really trust. Of course, a cat food dispenser's gonna need some, well, cat food. And a bowl to catch the kibble and try it out. It works! But now for the real test. Does Mr. Kitty like it? He just can't resist a paws-on experience. That and kibble. Mr. Kitty sure is quiet. Wait, Derpy? Where's... Oh, there you are. You know, you deserve a real special treat. Preferably something we can make out of cardboard. I'm sure you noticed a trend around here today, right? But this project's gonna use all the cardboard we can throw at it. Any guesses what we're making? Whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it's going places. Well, for the time being, it's getting a paint job. That's right, we're making a bakery food truck. Didn't I say it was a sweet treat? Oh, I didn't? Well, I should have. Of course, the important thing is a place for Kitty to rest. Seriously, watching us craft all day has got to be exhausting. And I don't think he'd mind a little baking either. You earned it. to sit back and relax. we're gonna need something for them to relax on. And we might as well make it sparkle, too. Don't forget shades for that underwater sun. Crafting is thirsty work, but make sure to save that bottle cap. Just cover it up. Now we'll need our shark friend again. Yeah, we save a ton on paper shredders around here. But if you want things to have a nice shape, it's always best just to use a hole punch. We just need a little circle right in the center. Now we've got a tiny table for our tiny treats. Okay, I think the patties are about well done. Let's get it ready. Patrick looks pretty hungry. Lunch is ready, everyone. Come and get it. Ooh, you've even brought some extras. You can really taste that secret formula. All done? Well, why don't you all relax? A starfish? Hey, are you a friend of Patrick's? Well then, you can help us with our next craft. You guys want to work off those Krabby Patties? Well then,
I want some.
try out our new trampoline.
OMG. I have to try this.
Okay, let's go.
Any takers? Looks like Squidward's going first. Next, Sandy's gonna get some serious air. Of course, we can't forget SpongeBob. Wow, this place has got everything, even Gary. There's always fun to be had under the sea. Just wait till you see what we've got planned for Squidward's house next.